What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Charting Crypto live stream. How's everybody doing today? Give me a 1-2-1-2 if everything sounds good, and we'll get rolling here in just a second. I just gotta fine tune some things. Okay, so we're gonna take a quick look at Bitcoin real quick. Bitcoin's just been consolidating between this main resistance and main support area between 8,320 and 19,005. So it's been pretty boring on Bitcoin since the 19th of September. So for the last couple of days, you can see it's just been consolidating sideways. RSI is pretty low. MACD is still pretty much just stagnant sideways as well. So there's not a whole lot going on with BTC right now. As we were talking in the Discord, you can pretty much just flip a coin right now and decide which way Bitcoin's doing, because the TA right here, it's 50-50, could go either way. Yes, we are heading up towards 19.5, but we've been doing that 1, 2, 3, that we could get a 3 top drop top, but I'm personally think that we're gonna be seeing a dip on BTC. At least I'm kind of hoping so we can load up on some more coins, but the RSI is pretty low on the forward. Let's just jump over to the day real quick, take a look at the day. So even on the day chart, we've been consolidating between that support and resistance area, and you can see currently on the day we did bounce off that 18,000 support right there. MACD is about ready to flip bullish. RSI is tailing back up as tailing up as well. So I have a new indicator that I will be using this live stream. I'm not completely fluent with using it yet, but every time you see this white candle here that is printed, hey, it's a good time to buy, and every time you see a black candle here, it's printing a red saying, hey, it's a good time to sell. But once I learn how to use this a little bit better, I'll be using it more often. So you probably won't see it up on the screen that much, but you will see the white candles and black candles. And I'll probably will be mentioning those quite a bit during the live stream. But as of right now, I am just gonna be continuing to use my RSI and MACD. And then once I learn a little bit more about this indicator, I will be using that in the live stream as well. So as of right now, Bitcoin, we did bounce off this $18,000 support, and as you can see, the MACD is about ready to flip bullish and the RSI is tailing back up. So it kind of looks like we're going to be doing that consolidation sideways as well here. So the day chart's bullish. On the 4-hour chart, the 4-hour chart is also bullish on a movement back up to around 19,005 before we see that reversal back down. So as of right now, it's pretty hard to do a TA at Bitcoin. We've just been moving sideways, like literally moving sideways. It's just been boring. Similar to back here, you see we moved sideways from August 27th to September 6th, and then we had that big capitulation down to 18.5. So I'm gonna be looking for that next capitulation down. If this 18.4 breaks, then we're gonna be seeing some nasty drops on BTC. So 18.4 has to hold. If 18.4 breaks, I think 12 to 16 is the next stop. I think 16 would be the next stop if we just look at the day real quick and draw a fib on it. So if we look at the day chart, if we auto it right now, you can see this 18,000 is a very, very large support for us. We can't fall below that. If we fall below that, that's when we're gonna start seeing some lower prices on Bitcoin. You can see we generally have a support down here. Let me draw this for you guys. You can see we have a support down here at 18 or at 15.7. That's where the next stop would be. Then inevitably people are saying 12K, which is down here. You can see those support back here, and that was the resistance back here in August of 2020. So as of right now, this 18,004 needs to hold. If we break below that, that's when we're going to start getting some big downwards movements on BTC. So I'm going to be keeping an eye on this support channel, main support area. That's going to be very, very vital for us. If we do capitulate below that, the next stop's going to be around 16,000. But short term right now, it looks like Bitcoin's going to be bullish for another test of that 19. So with that, let's jump into Quant and see what Quant's been up to. Okay, so as of right now, we're on the 4-hour for Quant. Quant has been testing this resistance area of $111. 1, 2, this is our 3rd time attempting this. And the saying goes, 1 top, 2 top. If we don't get over it on this 3rd attempt, you get that drop top back down to the support to $94. So we really need to break above this $111 resistance area to continue higher on Quant. RSI is currently at 54, so we're stagnant at the 50% mark. MACD is still growing bullish on the 4-hour as well. That's the 4-hour chart. Let me draw some fibs on this and try to dissect that a little bit for you guys. So if you go, yeah, if we do get above this 111, just zoom this up. If we do get above this 111, 118 is the 1618, and that's also that resistance. So It's kind of looking like we might see that pop here above 111, and the next stop will be 118, then back test this support right here. So I'm gonna be kind of bullish on quant right here. As everyone knows, if you've been following my channel for a while, I hold a decent sized bag of quant, and I want to pick quant up cheap, like everyone else does. I want to pick it up at $60, I want to pick it up at $50, I want to pick it up at $40. But unfortunately, quant's looking bullish right now, and quant continues to go against BTC. It's just power coin right now, just running. So short term right now, we are currently at 110. We need to keep an eye on this 111 resistance area. If we get over 111, then this three top continuation is the case, and we'll head up to 118 to the 1618. If we get rejected here at this 111, the next stop is going to be down to the 382 at $100, and this has been a very large support area for us as well. We've been pretty much consolidating between $100 and $111. Just bouncing between this area since September 8th. So pretty much the entire month of September, we've just been bouncing between 100 and 111. And this is our third attempt at breaking over 111 right now. So it's kind of a very critical price area for quant. Let's take a look at the day chart on quant. Day chart on quant, RSI is pretty much stagnant sideways. It did just print a white candle. So like I mentioned at the beginning, white candles say, hey, it's a good time to buy. I have the indicator down here. You can see indicator here printed green. It's saying, hey, it's a good time to buy. And this is usually right. You can see it printed a green candle right here on September 7th. And we had that run all the way up to 109. So usually when the thing prints green, you make a decent sized move. So that was a 23% move. It said buy on September 7th. It said sell on September, what is this? September 14th. That's what that black candle is. Like I said, I'm still learning this this new indicator down here. So white is buy, red is sell, and so far so good. So far every time I've looked at this, it seemed to be good. See, back here we printed, hey, it's a good time to buy. It printed a green dot. We had this huge run up, and then when we were right over here, you can see with that black candle right here, this black candle on August 11th that said hey sell, and it was actually accurate on the way back down as well. So as of right now, I'm really digging this indicator. We're going to try to be using it more often. So on the day chart, it's looking bullish. It's still continuing up higher. So I think that 118, I think that $111 on quant is going to be breaking, and we're going to be heading up to around 118 to the 1618. And then we'll assess the situation at that time. So I'm going to be bullish on quant in the short term. So if there's any coins you guys would like charted, make sure you post them in the chat. We can get those coins charted. So after quant, let's look at what else has been running today. $24 hours. Let's see what is running. So Chronos is up 14.3%. Helium second runner up 9.9. XDC is up 8.7. XRP is up 5.6. Let's take a look at XRP. So XRP has been running. If you've been in the Discord channel, we've been discussing XRP quite a bit. Hasn't printed a red candle to sell yet. Down here you can see this green said hey, it's a good time to buy, and after it printed that green buy candle, we ran. So far so good on that indicator. So we're running up, hasn't printed a sell signal yet. RSI is technically in the overbought territory up here. We just broke above 70, but MACD still has room to grow. So XRP is still looking pretty dang bullish in my personal opinion. But let's draw fib extension on this and test. The fib extension right here, you can see we almost wicked up to this resistance area, but we did not break up to that resistance area. We're currently getting stopped out at the 786. Let me zoom in a little bit closer so you can take a look at this. So we're currently getting stopped at the 786 right here. So the main area that we need to focus on is the 786 at 50 cents. 50 cents is a major resistance area. It's a psychological number. Those round numbers are very psychological numbers for buyers. So we need to focus on 50. If we get above 50, I believe this main resistance area is going to be our next stop at 57. You can see we briefly wicked up there. I think that would be the top right there. We'd have that run up to 57, then back test the 786 support, and then we'd have to assess that at that time. So as of right now, I'm still gonna be bullish on XRP. Approximately another, that's 12%, another 12% on XRP. And this is on the day chart. Just remember, this is the day chart. So we're gonna go to the shorter time frame on the 4-hour chart and see what's going on in the shorter time frame. So 4-hour chart on XRP. Clean this up, start fresh. 4-hour chart for the XRP, we are massively overbought. Okay, we're not even below 70 yet. We're at 73. We're tailing back down. We're bouncing off the 618 right now. MACD is about ready to have a bearish crossover as well. So bearish crossover means some downwards movement. Let's take a look at that new indicator and see what's going on there. So the new indicator right here did print a sell signal. So take that for what it is. Last time it printed a sell signal was back here on September 21st, and we didn't really drop that hard. We dropped down to the support, but every time it has printed a sell signal, we have dropped somewhat. So on the short term right now, it did print a sell signal earlier today, so we'll see how that plays out. MACD is about ready to flip bearish. RSI is high, so we need to keep an eye on the 618 here at 46 cents. You can see we're currently getting rejected at the 786 at 50, like I mentioned. So on the short term right here, it'd be more beneficial for us to retrace, to pick up some more moon juice, to pick up some more fuel for our ship before we blast off. We can actually head all the way back down to this 382 and still maintain our bullish momentum. You can see this is technically the low right here. We could head all the way down here to make another run up, and that would be that blast up to around 57 like we talked about in the day. So I'm going to be bearish on XRP in the short term, bullish on it in the longer term. So the 4-hour shorter time frames, it's going to be bearish. Let's keep an eye on a retracement below the 618 to at least the 0.5 at 45. So I think 45 is going to be a very good area. It might be a good buying opportunity for XRP. That would bring us back into a non-oversold territory. The MACD could play slightly bearish movement, and then we can continue higher. You can see every time recently since September 19th that we've had a bearish crossover has been very, very minimal. These two areas right here, the bearish scenario didn't play out hardly at all. We just barely dropped down to a support and we rocketed it off. So that bearish crossover right there would bring us down to the 0.5 here at 4.4, and then we can continue up to make a higher high here up to that $61 or 61 cent range on XRP. So short term I'm going to be bearish, but in the longer term on the day and on the longer 4-hour time frame I'm going to be bullish on XRP. So XRP is looking good in my opinion. So YouTube Premium says Alf Zero. Yeah, let's look at that. So Azero, as everyone knows, I hold a decent sized bag of Azero. I like Azero. I think Azero is going to blow up in the next bull run. It's an up and coming layer 1. So we were in this downtrend right here. Looks like last time I charted it was on the September 20th, and we broke out of it. We did break out of it, so we're still on the 4-hour short-term time frame. We did just get a sell signal printed on this new indicator, which you can see by the black candle right there. It did dip a little bit, so I don't know if that's really valid or not yet. It's still learning that indicator. So we'll just go off the MACD and the RSI. So the MACD is about ready to have a bearish crossover, but you can see it's very, very close. I mean, this candle that's growing right now did engulf the previous one, but we are testing this main resistance at $1.03. I picked up a decent sized bag of Azero at $1.01. I picked up another big bag at $1, and now I'm looking for 90 cents or below on Azero to load up another larger bag. So I'm not going to be picking up any more Azero until we head below 90. As of right now, with this bearish movement on the MACD and the RSI tailing back down, I think we are going to be rejected at this 103 area on L0. You can see we do have a really thick support channel right here from 98 to 101. So that 98, you can see that 98 has been holding us up as a really great support area. So inevitably, I do think a drop down to that 98 would be the case. So we'd have to keep an eye on that 98. If we did break below 98, then we do have main support here at 95. That would be awesome if it went down to 95. I might actually pick some at 95 instead of 90. But short term right now, I do think we are going to get rejected at 103 and head down to around that $1 range. That's on the 4-hour. Let's look at the day and see how the day looks. So currently on the day chart, we're about ready to flip bullish. So on the longer time frame, which is the day, it's looking like we're about ready to flip bullish. MACD is starting to tail up to a bullish crossover. RSI is pretty low, so we have room to run. New indicator printed a sell signal back here. It hasn't printed a buy signal yet, but we'll just keep a monitor that. So as of right now, it does look like we're about ready to have a bullish crossover. Let's see what some fibs show. So we bottom the top right here. We actually just got above the 786. Our next stop would be the 618 at 107. So longer term time frame, I'm going to be calling 107 as the top, and then a retracement to the 786 at 101. Short term, I think we're going to be heading down to around that 95 cent range. So remember, this is the day chart. Day charts can just be, you know, it takes longer for day charts to play out, but on the longer time frame, it does look bullish. We still are in this downtrend since August 10th. Actually, we've been in a downtrend since April 14th. Yeah, that downtrend still holds. So we're still in this downtrend since April 14th. We need a break above 123 in order to be bullish. So we're still bearish on Azrael. So on the day chart, I'm going to be looking for a move up to the 618 at 107. But on the short-term time frame, I'm going to be bearish on it and call a rejection at that main resistance area at 104. And I drop down to 95. I'm thinking something like this is going to be the case in the shorter term. So let's take a look at time. So Chronotech time's down 1.4% at $58, 710,000 total supply with 41 million market cap. I've tried this several times. I'm still bullish on this coin until it falls below $52. I still think this thing could definitely run hardcore. If we want to take a look at the charts, I'll go over that. So if we take a look at time, small circulating supply, small market cap, the coin tends to run when it starts to run, or when it starts popping. Let me see if I can find the chart that I recently charted this on. So it was this one. So we'll start with the day, or yeah, we'll start on the 4 hour. So what I'm thinking is going on right now is you can see this is a kind of a lengthening step up period. We had that run up here. We had the run up consolidation, run up, second pop, consolidation. Each one's getting longer. We had a run up here, second pop, consolidation. And inevitably, if we do get that pop, I still have a star at $180 for that next huge pop. If we stay above $52, $52 is the support area down there. If we fall below $52, I'm officially going to be bearish on time. I think I just said quant, but I meant time. So as of right now, you do have the 786 on top of the support area right here, which is fantastic. It's a double support for you. MACD's stagnant sideways. RSI is pretty low. So it does look like we have some juice to go, guys. It does look like we can capitulate to 57 and work our way up for another run up to possibly 63 and then 70. But inevitably, I think we will be seeing that large pop. I mean, even with Bitcoin capitulating, this thing still hasn't fallen below $52. So $52 is the price we need to keep an eye on. As of right now, I think we're going to be pulling back to 57. And then coming up to test the 618 right here at 61. And then we'll assess that situation. When we get over the 618, we have a 63 right here. So I would mainly be focused on 63. If you get above 63, that's where we can possibly start getting some momentum and blasting out of here. But as of right now, I believe we're going to be capitulating down to 57, then working our way back up to 61. Remember, $52 is the price to keep an eye on. If we fall below $52, this whole fiasco is over, and I think time would start dropping pretty hardcore after that. So let's take a look at the day chart and see what's going on the day chart. So on the day chart, the MACD is about ready to flip bearish. RSI is pretty high. And we did recently just get a sell signal right here on the 20th. So just take that into consideration. If we draw some fibs. A larger fib there. Yeah, we're gonna be going off the larger fib here. So a larger fib here, you can see we've pretty much been consolidating between the 786, 618 since August 27th. We recently tested that 618 right here, got rejected. This is about ready to have a bearish crossover, and the MACD is about ready to flip bearish as well. And you can see this 786 is sitting on $52.09. So on the day chart, it's saying, hey, I think I might be heading down here. So I think we're going to be pretty dang close to touching that $52 in the longer future, unless Bitcoin decides to make a large movement upwards, and then this thing could follow it. But remember, $52 is the price to keep an eye on for time. But on the shorter time frame, I'm still going to be slightly bearish on it, heading down to that double support area and then working its way back up to 63. So short-term time frame is what I usually chart and usually what I do my buy orders on. I just kind of look at the longer time frames to get a general idea of what the market's looking like on this coin. But short term, I'm going to be keeping an eye on 57 retracement and a movement up to the 63 resistance area. The RSI is low enough to run. MACD is definitely set up to make another run up higher as well. So short-term pullback to a pump up to 63 on time. That's my prediction. So let's look at Chrono. what I think about Casper. Yeah, I'll take a look at Casper in a second. So Chrono right now had a decent sized run. We actually ran approximately 25%. That's not bad. We're currently in the overbought territory down here. God dang it. We're currently in the overbought territory right here, but the MACD is still running in a bullish sentiment. And then that new indicator that I pull up here, it hasn't printed a sell signal yet. And on the new indicator, we're almost into the overbought territory, almost up into the red. So we haven't gotten a sell signal yet, but I think that's going to be coming in the short term. I'm going to be keeping an eye on 12 cents right here. RSI is a little too high in my opinion. I would not be buying in right now. I could be seeing a retracement back down to 11 cents right here, but let's draw a fib extension on this. So the fib extension, so the bullish scenario on this is if we do break above 12 cents, we have a resistance at 13. So the 12, the next stop would be 13 cents, but I think we're about tapped out. I think we're running low on fuel and we're on fumes right now. So I'm gonna be keeping an eye on a retracement down to the support at 11.5. You can see the 618 right at the bottom of that support channel. So it's kind of acting as a double support for you on that retracement. So short term right now, I'm going to be bearish on Chrono. We had that run up. We need to cool down. We need to pick up some more fuel. We need to stop by the Moon Juice factory, pick up some more juice. So I think a retracement down to around 11.5 wouldn't be a bad play right here on at the 618. And then we could see that run up here to 13. So Chronos right now, I think we are pretty tapped out. It hasn't printed a sell signal yet, but I think it's going to be coming pretty soon. And then a retracement down to around 11.5, I believe would be the case. And then we'll assess the situation at that time. So with that, we have we did Chronos. Now we have Casper. I don't think it's called Casper. I think it's Casper. Oh no, Casper. I haven't tried. I don't even think I've tried this before. So Casper's down 7.1% at 004. 12.8 billion coins total. 12.8 billion coins in circulation, which is great. It means they can't put more coins in circulation and dilute the market. Has an extremely small market cap of only 53 million. The all-time high in this coin was 004 15 days ago. So it recently just hit an all-time high in a bear market. That's pretty crazy. All-time low was 4 months ago at 0001. So if you would have bought this coin 4 months ago, you'd be up 2,333% on your investment. Currently available on the following exchanges down here. Let's see if we can find a chart. Uh-oh, I don't know if we'll be able to find a chart on it since it's not listed on some larger exchange. I don't think this is it. This isn't it. No, this isn't it. Well, let's check out Deck Screener, see if it's on here. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like any of these charting softwares have the coin, so I won't be able to chart it. Hang on. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to chart it, unfortunately. Yep, not enough data, sorry. Not able to chart it. Bro, do research in Casper. It has no team. It's like L0 and aspect of technology. Please look into Azrael, Casper, and so I already charted Azrael just before this. Casper, I can't find a chart on that. I wrote it down on a piece of paper so I could do a little bit more research on what that coin is. And next one is Holoride. Oh man, I think you're giving me all these off main exchanges. Let's see, HOLORIDE. The Holoride or ride is down 1.8% at 13.3 cents. 1 billion max, 393 million in circulation, 52 million market cap. So I like how low the market cap is. All-time high, and this was 9 months ago at $2.50. All-time low is 6 hours ago. So if this is a coin you want to hold long term, hopefully you're able to buy it 6 hours ago at this all-time low. Currently, it's been out since December of 2021. Currently available on the following exchanges down here: Gate.io, CoinX, and Mex Global. So we will be able to find this one on a chart since it's on Mex Global. Okay, let's see. Yeah, so it recently hit an all-time low, which was back here. Actually wicked all the way down to 11.9 cents. RSI is tailing back down. MACD is pretty much just stagnant sideways. Actually just printed a sell signal right here too earlier today. Sell, and it capitulated. Hasn't printed a buy yet. So let's draw a fib extension on this and check. Okay, so as of right now, it looks like we're getting stopped at the 786 right here at 13.7. So we need to keep an eye on 13.7. If we look at the MACD, we actually did just flip over bullish. I mean, as minimal as it is, we did have a bearish crossover and then quickly back to a bullish crossover. So I'd be keeping an eye on the 786 right here at 13.5. If we break above that, the main resistance is at 14.5. This has been in a downtrend for so long that it's hard for me to say that's going to be blasting off anytime soon. I mean, this is actually a bullish scenario if it does go up this high. More likely than not, I believe it's going to get rejected at the 786 and then head down to the 382. So there might be another opportunity to buy at a cheaper price. You can see this thing enters the oversold territory a lot. And a general high where we reach, if we just zoom out and take a general look at where we normally peak out at on the RSI. So we peaked out back here August 11th at 57, peaked out here August 13th at 57, peaked out here at August 22nd at 57, peaked out previously here on the 18th at 27. We just peaked out again, and every time we've peaked out, we've entered an oversold territory. So more likely than not, I'm gonna be bearish on this coin, unfortunately. I think we're gonna get rejected at the 786 and then work our way, unfortunately, to a lower low. So this coin's not looking the greatest right now. In the short term anyways. I could probably look at the day and it'll probably be the same thing. Yeah, day chart's even worse. Yeah, I would say tuck your head between your legs and just pray, because it looks like it wants to go down further, unfortunately. With that, we have farm. So Harvest Finance is up 0.2% at $39.20. 690 million max with 666 in circulation. So extremely small amount of max coins and extremely small amount of circulating coins. So that's great for larger gains, but unfortunately that also could equal larger losses. The market cap's extremely low at only 26 million. So this could be a moonshot gamble if it survives the bear market. If it survives the bear market, you could definitely see this thing rallying up again. All-time high in this was $5,078 2 years ago, and the all-time low was 3 months ago at 26. That's crazy. I'm assuming they put more coins in circulation. Yeah, so it was the initial coin launch. That's something you got to look at. Yeah, the all-time high was 5,078, but when was that? Was that during a bull run? Was the initial coin launch? And as you can see right here, is right when the coin came out, and then it immediately flash crashed, and the highest it's been since is $400. So I think 5,078 is kind of off the table right now. As we have been making throughout this lifetime lower highs. Even during the bull run, we really didn't make a higher high during the bull run either, so that's just something to take into consideration as well. It's currently available on the following exchanges down here, BitTrue being the leader. That's the day. We're going 4 hour. I don't like that chart. There we go. So this candle right here, this just printed a buy signal. You see the sell signal is back here. It had that dip and it just printed a buy signal. So we're actually testing resistance. It just printed a buy signal. RSI is tailing back up, and the MACD is starting to grow more bullish as well. So I think we are going to be breaking over $39 here. Let's see where we could possibly go. If we go that bottom of this top right here, you can see we were getting rejected at the 786. We're testing the resistance right now. 618 is up here at $40. I'll blow this up so you guys can see it better. $618 is at $40 within this resistance channel. I would be keeping a close eye on this $39.20 where we're currently at right now. If we break above that, I definitely think we'll be running up to the 618, and inevitably even the 0.5 at 41. I could see us running up to 45 and then back testing the 618, then possibly a reversal up to the 382 at 42. We still are. Did we just break this downtrend? Let's see. If we broke this downtrend, I'm going to be bullish on it. Yeah, we did. We just broke it, and that's why it printed a buy signal. See, top, hit the top there, top there, top there, top here. Yeah, we just broke out of the downtrend right now. We have to get over this resistance to maintain our bullish momentum. If we get rejected at 39, we're going to fall back into this downtrend. So 39.2, if we break above that, I think the next stop is 618, back test support, and then inevitably up to 41. So I am honestly going to be bullish on this in the short term. I'd be keeping an eye on approximately a 2% gain, then a retracement, then a 5%. So this thing doesn't seem to make large gains. I mean, we did have some big candles back here, and that was, see, that was only 5%. So it looks like this thing likes doing 5%, like the small percentage gain. So I think another 5% is on the table up to the 618, or that's 2.5, then inevitably topping out at $41 in the short term right now. That's on the day or 4 hour. Let's take a look at the day and see what the day looks like. Day chart, the day chart just flipped bullish. RSI is tailing up as well. We're actually just hovering on the top of the support channel. This is a really thick support channel. Holy crap. Inevitably same thing. On the day chart, it actually looks like we want to head up to 45. But the day chart's still in this downtrend. We haven't broken out of the downtrend in the day chart yet. We're almost there. So I'd be going by the 4 hour though. So 4 hour would be bullish on farm. So Muse DAO, or Muse, is down 0.2% at $8.27. 1 million max supply. Almost all the coins are in circulation at 986,000 with a very small market cap of only 8.1 million. All-time high is 124 over a year ago. All-time low is 12.4 cents over a year ago. If you would have bought this a little over a year ago and you held for just a year, you'd be up 6,549 on your investment. That's crazy. Current exchanges down here that it's available on. So let's look at Muse. So as of right now, Muse is actually pretty stagnant on the RSI. We're at the halfway point. We're at 54. RSI is in a downtrend. You can see the candles aren't engulfing each other, but nonetheless, we still are in a bullish sentiment on the MACD. If we draw bottom the top right here, yeah, we actually just broke above the 618 as well. Let me see, is that the valid one or is this the valid one? This is the valid one right here off the buy signal. We're heading up towards the 618 right now, actually. So that's the price I'm going to be keeping an eye on here. We have the 618 here at 834, or yeah, 835. Break above 835. The next stop's 844. I think this resistance area is going to be kind of difficult to get over, but nonetheless, you kind of have a double resistance area in front of you. You have a 618 at 834, then a main resistance at 844. We just take a general look at the RSI. We really don't enter the overbought territory a lot. Every time we do, it's usually a moonshot. You see we have this moonshot, overbought, moonshot, overbought, and that's really not repeating right now. So unfortunately, I don't think we are going to be blasting off on this, but a general area of which we top out at is around 66. So we do have some room to go on this coin before a local top where it normally tops out at. So short term right now, I'm going to be bullish on it. I think we break above the 618, inevitably head up to 844, and then we'll assess the situation at that time. That would bring us up to around 66.70 on the RSI. And if we just draw a line on the RSI, this is a general area where you guys top out at. You see this green line. We topped out here. Sorry. Here on September 11th. We topped out here on August 25th. Topped out here on July 30th. So it's a normal high for us, disregarding the overboughts. So I'm going to be keeping an eye on 844 to 845 top, and then from there I do think we'll see a retracement. So not a large movement, and as of right now Bitcoin's just consolidating sideways, so we're not going to be seeing any super large movements for some coins unless it's just a random coin that just decides to go. So as of right now Bitcoin's consolidating sideways, and a lot of other coins really aren't doing much right now either. So short term I'm going to be keeping an eye on 845 for Muse, and then we'll assess the situation. So XRP, I did XRP, that was my second TA. So if you want to go back to the beginning, it's the second one right after Bitcoin. That was my prediction on XRP. So we have Colville next. So Colville, circuits of value down 1.3% at 1.3 cents, 1.7 billion max supply. All the coins are in circulation, which I love because it means they can't dilute the market by putting more coins on you guys. Market cap of 23 million. You can see the all-time high in this was 25 cents 10 months ago. All-time low was 5 years ago at 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros and a 1. If you would have bought this coin 5 years ago and just held, this is the power of holding, guys. I know we're in a bear market and people are freaking out. Just the power of holding. 5 years is nothing. People work all their lives for a 401k to retire off of. And if you would have put, $1,000 in this 5 years ago, you'd be up 134,000% on your investment in just a 5-year time period, just from holding. Buy it, don't touch it, forget about it. 5 years, 134,000%. So just keep that in mind. Diamond hands, guys. Leader, or these are the exchanges that's available on, Coinbase being the leader. So let's take a look at Colville. So Colville right now actually just had a bearish crossover in the MACD, and the RSI is tailing back down as well. We did recently just get a sell signal too earlier today on this coin, and it has been in a downtrend since. It has lowered since that sell signal on this. So let's draw some fibs and dissect this a little bit. There we go. That's the one it's respecting. Okay, so as of right now, the 786 is what's holding you up. You guys are bouncing off the 786. It's been holding you up quite a bit since September 22nd. And if we extended the 786 further, which I can do real quick, this line's the 786. It was your support back here on September 16th as well. So the 786 at 13, what is that? We're currently at it right now at 13.3 has been your lifeline pretty much the entire month of September. So we really need to focus on staying above that. MACD did just have a bearish crossover, but I think this might be a bearish fake out. I don't think we'll be diverging any lower. Unfortunately, I mean, I guess we could, but I don't think we'll be going much lower if we do break below that. You can see we do enter the oversold category territory on the RSI quite a bit, but nonetheless, if we do break below 113, we'd have another small support area back here at 1310. So 13 cents would be the next stop. You can see it was resistance back here quite a bit. So I am going to be bearish on it, but I think the bearish would actually be more beneficial for this. We'd have the MACD to an oversold territory, and then you can see every time we've entered an oversold territory, we've ran all the way up to 72, and that's when we see these big pumps. I mean, look at this pump right here. We were oversold back here on September 16th, and we ran from there. If we would have bought on September 16th and sold on September 18th, that's 29% gains right there. So usually every time we enter the oversold area, we do have a decent sized run. So I think we're going to be heading back down to that oversold area. I think we're going to be touching around 13 cents on the short term on Colville. So let's see, indicators. Yeah. So I'm going to be looking for a capitulation down to around 13 cents for Colville, then back testing 13.3, and then dropping down to 12.8. I think 12.8 will be the bottom. That would have us into the oversold area on the RSI. MACD would play out its bearish scenario, and then we can see that next run up to probably this resistance area at 14. Similar to back here when we were oversold and we ran back up. We were oversold back here on the 7th. We ran up to 70. I think we're entering an oversold area down here to 12.8. So I'm going to be bearish on it. Let's keep an eye on approximately a 3.5 to 3.6% drop on Colville, and then from there I think we're gonna have a decent sized reversal of possibly another 25%. Okay. 1 second. There we go. Okay, so where are we at right now? Who wants some coins charted? Let's see. We did that. We did Colville. We're on the PokeSwap now. Let's look at PokeSwap. PokeSwap. So PokeSwap is up 25.9% at 001, 10 billion max supply, 3.6 billion in circulation. Very, very small market cap, only 4.8 million. That's ridiculously small. Moonshot gamble. I mean, a 10x from here is only 40. What is that? 48 million. All-time high of this was 88 cents over a year ago. All-time low was 5 months ago. I mean, it looks like you could have made stupid money. I mean, it's not even a number. Yeah, that kind of looks like a rug to me. Holy crap. Currently available on the following exchanges, so Uniswap and PokeSwap. So it's probably be hard to find a chart on this, but we'll try. Super choppy. We'll check Dex and see if it's on there. Ah, here we go. So PokeSwap, we had this decent sized run up here. I mean, we've been running, well, this was earlier today, making the huge gains. Let's draw some fibs on this and dissect it a little bit. If we go from the bottom here to the recent high right there, you can see we actually broke above the 0.5. Our next stop's with 382 at around 1.8. Let me see if I can get some indicators on here. So the MACD is still running bullish. RSI is almost in an overbought category. So this is on 15 minutes. So let's go to the 4 hour real quick. See what that looks like. So in the 4 hour, we're almost at the 382 as well. RSI hasn't entered overbought and the MACD is still running bullish. So this thing still looks like it wants to go, guys. I think the next stop is if we break this 382 at 1.8, the next stop 002. And then inevitably we could be running up to make another high here at 0022. So as of right now, I am going to be bullish on this coin in the short term. It looks like it wants to go approximately another 12% if we break above the 382. So that's the price you need to keep an eye on, is 0018. If we get above 0018, I think we have a good chance at running another 11-12% on this coin in the short term. So I'm going to be bullish on it. Doesn't look bad in the short term. And we're charting a lot of no-name coins tonight, aren't we? I'm guessing this is what you're talking about. Heritage Network, or HER, 100 million max, 47 million in circulation, 658,000 market cap. So that is ridiculously small. That looks like it could easily go to zero. Only has $85 24-hour trading volume. Only $85. I would stay away from it. All-time high was 8 months ago at 4.7. All-time low was 3 months ago at 1.0. Currently available on Pancake Swap. Yeah, and I hate how it doesn't keep your indicators. Okay, as of right now, we just had a bearish crossover again. We had a bullish fake out with a bearish crossover and a movement to the downside. Like I said, there's only $85 in the last 24 hours, which is ridiculous. So if we do the fib retracement, so bottom to top there, we're currently getting held up with the 786 at 013. If we break below the 786, the next stop would be 012. That's a pretty nasty capitulation down there, and I could definitely see it happening. We're currently at 50 on the RSI, and generally every time we break below this, it looks like we head down to around 30. That would approximately bring us down another 8%. So I'm going to be bearish on this one. I think the 786 isn't going to hold, and we're going to be dropping down. We just had that fake out right here and starting to grow bearish, and the RSI just started turning down as well. So inevitably, I do think we are going to be heading down to that 012, 1.2 cents area, with approximately a 7-8% drop. So bearish on it short term. Look at it. There's like nobody trading it in this time frame between May and June. Really nothing's happened. Honestly, I would stay away from this coin. I wouldn't even touch it. I would not even look at this twice. Hey, what's up? What's up? What is this? PLIS? PLISS? Yeah, I don't even know what that is, so I'm not even gonna chart that. So DDX is up 0.3% at 64 cents, 100 million max, 26 million in circulation. So about a quarter of the coins are in circulation, a little bit over a quarter of the coins are in circulation. They could still dump 75% of the coins, 75 million more, but I mean, 100 million is not a lot for a max supply. You have 16 million market cap. All-time high in this was 1528 about a year ago. All-time low was 2 days ago. So hopefully if this is a coin you're holding long-term, you were able to buy it at its all-time low. It's always a great feeling buying a coin at its all-time low. If we go price the max, they have not been putting more coins in circulation, which is fantastic. And it's currently available on the following exchanges down here, Coinbase being the leader. So this is actually set up pretty good to run. I'm surprised this is on Coinbase for being on such a large exchange. If this survives the bear market, and with it being on such a large exchange, I could definitely see it running. The only bad thing is Coinbase is listing a shit ton of coins. Let's look at the charts. Yikes, that is some weird ass charting right there. Let's see if there's another one that we could go off of. Oh no, looks like we're gonna have to go off there we go. That looks a lot better. Okay, as of right now, it looks like the MACD has been having a difficult time getting back over 44, so I'm going to draw a resistance area on the MACD. So that's green. I'm going to flip it to red. So we're having a difficult time getting over this on the RSI. You can see we've tested it several times, briefly broke above it once where we had that huge run up here, and we fell right back below it, and we're having another difficult time getting back over 44, which hard time getting over a certain area on the RSI doesn't equal consolidation, it equals a downtrend. You can see as of the MACD right now, we're kind of just stagnant sideways. Yeah, this candle didn't engulf the previous one, so a bearish crossover could be the case, but we did have a bearish crossover right here, but it was just a fake out. We had that one red candle, then that reversal. As of right now though, we look at this black candle right here, it's indicating, hey, a sell. That's what that means. These red dots are indicating sell. If we just take a general look at this and see how accurate this indicator is, back here on September 22nd, it initiated a buy. It was wrong. So don't be basing everything off one indicator. That's what this is pretty much saying. So it said buy here, it was wrong. It said sell here, it was wrong. So just take that with a grain of salt. This does say sell right now. And the way that the RSI is looking and the way that we've just been consolidating, it does look like we want to push a little bit lower. The only thing that I'm hopeful on is we are riding on top of this main support area right here. So with that being said, I'm going to go against the grain and say we're actually be breaking above this 47 RSI. We've just been bouncing off this support for so long and just been consolidating sideways on the MACD that inevitably, so consolidation just means people are willing to accumulate the coin at the same price for a very long period of time. Eventually all the coins at that price range dry up and there's nowhere for the price to go but up. It tends to be the case, but not always, because as you can see right here, we had a consolidation period and then we crapped the bed on September 6th, but BTC also crapped the bed that day as well. So short term right now, let's draw some fibs. Yeah, short term right now, I think this thing's just going to be consolidating for a little bit. So I think we'll briefly break above this RSI. You can see we briefly had a little peak over here up to 46. I don't see any indication of any juice of us breaking out. I just see a consolidation between the 786 and the support area right here. You can see that's pretty much all we've been doing since September 19th. And as BTC has just been consolidating pretty much since September 19th, this thing has been consolidating since September 19th. So it looks like this thing is pretty much following BTC pretty dang closely. So I would be keeping an eye on BTC if I held this coin, because it looks like it follows BTC very, very closely, because BTC has been consolidating since the 19th, and this has been consolidating since the 19th. So the real storyteller is whatever BTC is going to do, this coin's going to do. So as of right now, it's pretty much flip a coin. We're at 50-50. We're consolidating between the support 786. All the indicators are at their stagnant point. I mean, we're 50, pretty much 50 on the RSI. MACD is pretty much neutral. So that being said, it's pretty much flip a coin. There's really no indicators saying, hey, which way it's going to go. If I had to guess, which that's what prediction is kind of guessing. So if I had to predict, then I think we're going to be heading up to the 786 at around 65 and just consolidate between 63, 65 until BTC decides to crap to bed or take off. So as of right now, I'm going to be saying consolidation. Just keep a close eye on BTC, because whatever BTC does, it looks like this coin replicates pretty dang close. So I did XRP. What's good? Been looking at Jupe. Almost ripped last night, but hit a rejection. 99 coins, but Luna ain't one. Now let's look at Jupe. So Jupe. On the day, it just flashed a buy. We just had a bullish crossover on the MACD as well on the day. RSI tailing up. So it's kind of looking bullish on the day. Let's draw some fibs. So on the day chart right now, I would be calling a movement up to around 008. This is USD. I'd be looking out for the 786 at 008. That still would continue this downtrend right here, putting in lower highs. So in the short term, it does look bullish. I mean, that's not that large of a movement upwards, but still 4 or 5%. I mean, it really hasn't been doing much besides that. So let's look at the 4 hour and do some short-term TA on this. Yeah, so similar to the day, this actually backs up that day TA that I just did. You can see we have this main resistance at 0083, and you have a 786 sitting right above it. So it's kind of acting as a double resistance area. Let me throw, whoa, where'd all my indicators go? Well, all my indicators disappeared. So as of right now, I would be keeping an eye on this 008786 resistance area. I generally think that is going to be a rejection point. You can see we've pretty much been laddering down. We put a high here, lower high here, lower high here, lower high here, and then it just might be rinse and repeat type stuff until BTC decides what it's going to do. So inevitably, I do think we will be seeing that 008. That is approximately a 5% movement up, 5-6%. I think Bliss is not a coin. He means please. Man, you guys and your new lingo. Yeah, so I could see a 5% movement on Jupe. What about HNT? Good old helium. Does anybody here mine helium? So helium's up 7.3% at $5.03, 223 million max, 128 million in circulation, a 647 million market cap. Currently ranked coin number 65. All-time high on this was $54 during the peak of the bull run. All-time low was 2 years ago at 11 cents. You would have bought 2 years ago and held, you'd be up 4,367 on your investment. Just shows you the power of holding and not panic selling. Currently available on the following exchanges down here, Binance being the leader. So it actually earlier today flashed a buy. We bounced off the support right here, 4 hour. I really want to know what happened to all my indicators. They are just gone. Huh. I'm gonna refresh my trading view real quick. And they're back. Sweet. Okay, 1 second. Okay, let's get into HNT. So HNT bounced off the support at 440, currently working our way up towards its resistance. RSI is tailing up, and we did just have a bullish crossover on the MACD. The WTX also just printed a buy signal right here, so let's just see if that's going to play out. So I'm going to minimize this, we're going to draw some fibs, and we are going to see what this bad boy is up to. Oh, son of a gun. Ah, it's going off the body of the candle, I see. Okay, so currently right now we're getting rejected at the 0.5 fib. The 0.5 fib really isn't a heavy resistance area. So on Fibonacci retracements or extensions, the 382, 786, and 618 are the main areas you need to focus on. Those are the ones that are blue on my fibs. The dark blue is 382, the middle one, the lighter blue one, 618, and the lightest blue is the 786. So these other fibs are very, very light resistance, but they're resistance nonetheless. You can see we did just get stopped out at $5, and it did just print a buy signal. So I'm personally going to be thinking, and we're going to be having a slight pullback to the 618 at 480, and then that's going to be our movement up to the 382 right here. We just flipped bullish on the MACD, RSI is tailing up, got the buy signal. So the next candle just started, well, the candles just started 33 minutes ago. That's where we got this red one right here. So I'm going to keep an eye on a pullback to around 480. Then I think we'll be seeing that moving up to 535. We do enter the overbought category a lot, but we do enter the oversold category a lot more. But as of right now, we're tailing back up, and it looks like normally when we peak out at around 70 and briefly break above it on occasions. So I think that would bring us up to this 382 resistance channel area at 545 to 535 area. So for HNT right now, I'm going to be looking for a slight pullback to around 480. Yeah, around 480. And then a continuation up to around 535 to 545. So bear short term, bullish longer term. Let's look at the day chart and see if there's anything that validates that. Yeah, I've been wanting, well, not wanting to. I've looked into mining helium, but I live out in BFE, so there really is no use for it. I mean, I could get one of those jacked up antennas and everything like that, but it's just not worth it. So as of right now on the day chart still growing bullish on the MACD. RSI definitely has a lot of room to run, but if we just take a general look at it, we really don't peak out on the RSI on this. I mean, the last time we were overbought was November 2021. Looks like our local high is around 60 on the RSI. So that does give us some room to run here, as you can see. On the RSI, we're currently at 47. You can see the top that we normally go to is 60. So that top would still validate that run up to around that 580. On the day chart, it's actually more bullish. It actually looks like it wants to run up to the 382 620 area. So longer term, HNT does not look bad. I mean, on the shorter term, I was still bullish on it, but I think we're gonna have that slight pullback on the 4 hour and the continuation up. On this day chart, it looks like it wants to head up to around 620 in the longer time frame. So on the short term or longer term right now, I'm gonna be bullish on it. I mean, I'd be looking for approximately another 21% gain on this coin. The next, this is like beginning of October 5th, it looks like. Yeah, so I'm gonna be bullish on HNT. I think the 786 will see that pullback and then continuation up to around 620 in the short term, and then the day chart says we're gonna be even more bullish than that. So HNT is looking pretty good, guys. ALCX. So Alchemix is down 1.7% at $20.41. Very small max supply of only 2.3 million, circulating supply of 1.5 million, and a very small market cap of only 31 million. Definite moonshot gamble coin. If this survives the bear market, I definitely could see this thing running. I bet the all-time high in this was crazy. You can see it's 20 right now. The all-time high was $2,066 over a year ago. All-time low was 3 months ago at 17. That's crazy. I'm guessing that's at the peak of the bull run. Yeah, it was. It came out right towards that time too, and then just flatlined. Currently available on the following exchanges down here, BitTrue being the leader. Yeah, that's the other thing too. I couldn't find miners anywhere. I looked at that up. My wife's boss mines helium, but they're like they mine downtown in a big city, so you can get a lot more doing it down there than out in the sticks where I live. So ALCX right now looks like we're about ready to have a bearish crossover in the MACD. RSI looks like it's at a local top as well. You can see this is the general area where we top out on the RSI, and you can see we enter the oversold category quite a bit, or territory quite a bit. So ALCX, bottom to top. So we do have a 786 on top of the support, so it's acting as a double support, which you can see was fantastic for us towards these last couple of days in September. Then we capitulated below it and actually broke back above it, so that's pretty great because this was double resistance once we broke below it. So we really don't want to fall below $20. It would be bad news bears, but unfortunately I do think we are going to be seeing some downwards movement on this coin. Let's just see if I can zoom out and find general. Wow, yeah, even back here July 14th it bounced there. The next resistance or support area would have to be back here at around 1875. So for ALCX, I'm actually be bearish on it. I think we're gonna have that bearish crossover, and inevitably possibly working our way back down to the one here at 1870 or 19.5. I mean, we're in a downtrend making lower highs and lower lows, so I think something like this would be the case. Inevitably down here, so I'm gonna be bearish on it. You can definitely see this being the case, definitely with the way the MACD is crossing over. RSI, after we peak, we normally enter an oversold area. And let's check out this new indicator. The new indicator just printed a hey, good time to sell signal earlier today as well. So with all three of these, I would say it's going to be bearish and we're going to be seeing some downwards movement. Let's check the day chart on this. Yeah, day chart as well. Actually, I'm gonna try something real quick. Yeah, that's rejected there. Yeah, it's not looking good. Geez, how many fibs am I gonna draw on this bad boy? This is saying $18, but I usually go off I don't really buy or purchase coins off the day time frame because the days can change so much due to BTC. 4 hours is always the one you want to look at. So main area we need to focus on right now for ALCX is this main support at $20.18. I could definitely be wrong. We could bounce off that and work our way up to 23, but all three indicators and the way that we've been in a downtrend is just screaming, hey, we're gonna be putting in another low here pretty soon. So I'm thinking something like this is going to be the case, and we're going to be heading down to around $18. So keep an eye on $19.50 drop, then back test 20, then work our way down to 18. Okay, okay. Let me switch up the music here. I'm going to be falling asleep to this stuff. If you have any coins you want charted, make sure you post them in the stream. There we go. So what is the worst performer in the top 10 or top 100? So Leo token is actually down 15.8. Evmos is down 10.6. Ape coins down 6.8. Yeah, I was just gonna look at Adam. Yeah, I am actually pretty bullish on Adam. I like the staking opportunities you have on Adam. Yeah, let's take a look at it. So Cosmos or Adam was down 4.6% at $14.09. Has an infinite max supply, so I'd always caution people about infinite supply coins. I mean, Terra Luna was infinite. Not comparing this to Terra whatsoever. I mean, Ethereum is also infinite max supply. It's just always something to take into consideration when you're looking at a coin. It just means they can put an infinite amount of coins in circulation. So just because it has infinite supply doesn't mean it's bad. It's just something you have to consider. At 292 million coins in circulation, 4.1 billion market cap. All-time high on this coin was $44.45. 8 months ago, all-time low was 2 years ago at $1.16. Currently available on the following exchanges down here. Yo, chef in the house. Looks like last time I charted it was back here in August 24. I could have swore I charted it before then or earlier than that. Huh. Ah, this is what I charted. Last time I charted it was on September 18th, it looked like, and I said we need to keep an eye on that main resistance, in which case we did get rejected. And it looks like I have an uptrend here, which we need to focus on as well. We've been in this uptrend since June 20th, which is actually my birthday. June 20th is my birthday. Crazy. So we are still riding this uptrend. Yes, we did take a nosedive, but we still are riding this uptrend. We actually wicked right to it, apparently. I'm going to zoom in a little bit closer so we can take a look. Blow this up. We actually wicked right to that downtrend or uptrend that we've been to since December or June 20th. Inevitably, I think this is going to be another three top situation. I think in the longer term, we are going to be seeing $16.86 on this coin. And that is going to probably be a very, very critical price area for us because the three top drop top scenario. I mean, if we look at the past, have we had some three top drop tops? We had the one top, two top, three top, four top, then it dropped down to the support. And then we consolidated for a bit before we made another higher high. So we could be looking towards that type of scenario as well. So let me actually extend. Yeah, I need to zoom out for a second. I need to slow down talking. I talk so fast that I stumble over my words. There we go. So if we continue this uptrend, which I think we are going to do, short term right now, I do think what we're going to be seeing is a movement up or movement down right now to the test this upwards trend, uptrend. You can see we're about ready to flip bearish on the MACD. RSI is pretty stagnant sideways. And the new indicator just printed a sell signal earlier today on the 23rd. So earlier today, this black candle right here, you probably can't see it because I'm zoomed way out, but it did just print a sell signal. So let's just keep an eye on the 786 where we're riding on right now, 13.7. Inevitably, in the longer term, I think we could see consolidation at the 786 back test, then work our way back up to the 16. You can see down here, we kind of did that. We went down, touched the 618, tested the 786, and actually broke through the test at that time. and then we had that slow downtrend, and I think we'll see that slow upwards movement back to 16.8, and that'll be our 3 top, and then we'll have to assess the situation. But as of right now, this uptrend has been intact since June 20th. I mean, if we just look at that, we really haven't had any deviation or hard drops below this uptrend. So it's hard for me to say that this uptrend's going to break, because I mean, it held up during the large Bitcoin capitulations. So as of right now, I am going to be bullish on Atom. I do think we'll be seeing $16.86 here again, and that's on the 4 hour. Let's look at the day. Yeah, on the day chart, we actually had that bearish crossover back here on the 19th, and we're currently tailing down as well. This uptrend is still holding as well on the day chart. So this 618 kind of has to hold right here. We can't be capitulating down to this 0.5. I personally think that it is going to hold, and we will be seeing this bounce off the 618 at around $13 to $14, and then working our way back up to around 16 to 17 to test this one again. And inevitably, I think it's just going to be a rinse and repeat, continuing this uptrend. So yeah, we did have a pretty nasty nosedive, but history doesn't repeat, but it does rhyme, and this has been rhyming since June 20th. So every time we've hit this uptrend, we've had a decent sized reversal. So this is not financial advice. In my retrospective things, it actually looks like a very great buying opportunity. I mean, this has been repeating the same pattern since June. This would be the optimal time to buy to try to ride that next pump up. The next pump up would be another 21%, back up to 17 minimally, and then inevitably heading up to 18.6, which is 33. Oh, maybe a long opportunity, who knows? Starting to practice my longs and shorts. I'm not very good at it yet, but once I get good at it, I might post what I'm doing. I did B&B yesterday. But as of right now, this one doesn't look bad. I mean, history doesn't repeat, but it does rhyme, and this thing rhymes pretty damn close. So short-term 618 backtest this, then up here to 20 bucks. By what, the middle of October? October 10th? Hey, what's up, Mr. Andy Walk? Yeah, I'm liking me some Cosmos right now. I might actually keep a close eye on this and try to play it. $22% at 5x leverage. Bay 9 if I should get more near. Well, let's see what near's doing. So near protocol right now is down 2.2% at $3.79. 1 billion max, 787 million circulating, 2.9 billion market cap. The all-time high on this was 8 months ago at $20.44. All-time low was 2 years ago at 52 cents. Currently available on the following exchanges down here. Okay, near right now, man, we've been testing this oversold territory quite a bit. MACD, let me zoom in and take a little bit closer look at this. MACD did just bounce and it is starting to tail up towards a bullish scenario, but it looks like we're having a tough time getting over 397, so I'd say $4. Let me check out this really handy new indicator. So we actually just flashed a buy signal right now, this last coin, or this last wick. That was a sell signal earlier today, and it just flashed a buy signal right now. And last time it flashed a buy signal was back here. We rode it all the way up to 397. On the short term right now, it doesn't look like we're gonna be seeing any blast off. RSI is definitely low enough to run, but we're definitely getting snuffed out here at 47 on the RSI. Ever since we started dropping pretty hard, ever since we were overbought here, we've been having a very difficult time getting over 47. And every time we've tagged this so far or came close to it, we've entered oversold. As of right now, it just looks like it's starting this consolidation at 390 and something like this. Kind of what BTC is doing right now. I don't know how closely this follows BTC, but as of right now, we haven't put in lower highs, and inevitably I do think we are heading up to $4 here in the short term, but we'll have to assess that once we get there. $4 would actually bring us up to the top, back to 49 on the RSI. If you see us around $54, then we'll have to keep a close eye on that, because then we can take off to the moon. Mr. Andy Walk, thanks for the super chat, man. I really appreciate it. I'm so happy that you're here and supporting the channel. Can you chart all the coins again, please? So as of right now, I'd be keeping an eye on just a $4, and I think this could be continuing to consolidate right now. I don't see any scenario or any indication of a blast off. I just think we're going to be doing something like this until BTC decides what it's going to do. So just consolidation for near right now. So have I looked at LCX? Yeah, I believe I did. Let me just take a look real quick. Now, LCX is up 2% at 4.7 cents, 950 million total, 775 million circulating, 36 million market cap, all-time high of 56 cents 11 months ago, all-time low 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros and a 7. If you would have held for 3 years, you'd be up 67,000% on your investment. Just shows you the power of diamond hands and not panic selling. 3 years, people work all their lives for their 401k retirement. And you could put $1,000 in this 3 years ago and be up 67,000%. That's crazy. So currently available on the following exchanges down here. Okay, so LCX looks like it's having a very difficult time getting over this general area on the RSI of 54, so I'm just going to draw a mean right there. MACD is growing in a bullish sentiment, but we've just pretty much been consolidating. I mean, we consolidated between September 6th all the way till September 15th, actually all the way till September 18th, bouncing off this resistance channel before we actually broke below it. And now it looks like we're trying to get back above it. We got rejected from it once. We're currently going for a second attempt at breaking over it. Let's draw some fibs and dissect it a little bit. We'll go bottom to this top, I believe. Yeah, this is the one right here. So as of right now, we wicked up to the 618. This actually just indicated, hey, it's probably a good time to buy. That white candle right there is a buy candle. But it also flashed here and it was wrong. So just take that with a grain of salt. That's a new indicator I'm trying to get used to and trying to figure out how valid it actually is. But as of right now, it looks like we're working our way up towards the 618. The 618 is at the bottom of this channel. You can see 4.9 or 5 cents is this resistance area. RSI definitely has room to run, but we just keep getting snuffed out at this 50. We can't maintain over this 50 for some reason. Ever since we were massively overbought here on August 11th, we have not really had any large movement over 50 on the RSI. So since August of 2022, we've just been consolidating sideways on the RSI. And consolidation on the RSI isn't a good thing. As you can see, consolidation on the RSI equals a downtrend. And as of right now, we just got rejected pretty much at 52 and we're tailing back down. Every time we've tagged this, we've actually entered into an oversold territory, except back here. So it's looking like we're going to get rejected here. If history doesn't repeat, but it does rhyme, and this is a pattern that's been going on since August. So I think as of right now, we're going to be getting rejected at around where we at 4.7. I think we're going to be getting rejected at this 4.8, 4.9 area, and then inevitably working our way down to test this 4.5 again. I think this is going to be a local support right here. 4.5 is going to be that support right now. You can see there's a really small support channel right there. That's at that 4.445 area. So that is going to be your next lifeline right now. I think this 4.9 is going to be very difficult to get over, especially with the way that this really isn't doing much right now. So let's just keep an eye on 4.8 to 5 cents top, and then inevitably I think we retrace back down to 4.5, and this just repeats until BTC decides what it wants to do. Because as of right now, when BTC craps the bed, this thing definitely craps the bed along with it. And when BTC runs, this thing really doesn't follow it that well. So I think we're going to be seeing some downwards movement on this. Keep an eye on 4.5. Yeah, Mr. Andy Walk, I haven't heard from you in a while. You were in the Discord today and everything like that. It sounds like you've been very busy. I hope all's well, man. Hope all's well, buddy. Been on the road a lot, I'm assuming. So Reef is down 2.6% at 004, 20 billion max, 20 billion circulating. This is something I don't understand. There's more coins in circulation than there are max. There's probably a reason for that, a reason that I don't know. If you're a Reef holder, you probably do know because you did your research before you bought the coin, of course. So yeah, there's more coins in circulation than max. You can see there's a 97 million market cap. All-time high of this was 5 cents a year ago. All-time low was 4 months ago at 002. Hey bro, my volume is pretty quiet. Anyone else having issues with my volume? Okay, where are we at? So Reef is currently available on the following exchanges down here. Okay. 1 second, give me 1 second. Just adjusting something real fast. Okay, there we go. So let's get into Reef. Looks like last time I charted Reef was a while ago. Approximately September 17th. Had us heading back down to the 618 area, which it looks like we did. That's still the 50% area on this run up. I've talked about the 50% area retracement on large run ups. So we're currently at that right now. We still are in a downtrend, putting in lower highs. We did just bounce off the support, so we actually just put in a higher low right here. You can see the MACD did have a bearish fake out. It looks like it's still going to continue its bullish momentum right there as this candle engulfed the previous one. We're currently 50 on the RSI. Without drawing this fib, I think we're going to be bullish on it. Let's see. Should we do the large fib? No, that's not valid. That's valid. So as of right now, the 786 right here is sitting on top of this main support area, which is which is acting as a double support for you. As you can see, we tested the support once, twice, 3 times. It held 3 times, 1, 2, 3, and we just put in a higher low. We're currently heading up towards the 618 right here at 4.9. I do think we are to be breaking above that. I think we're gonna be heading up to put another higher high in. This is actually looking pretty bullish in the short term. I'm going to be keeping an eye on the 382 here at around 5.3. Honestly, 5 is going to be very difficult to get over. You see the 0.5 is at 5 cents, or not 5 cents, at 005. Those round numbers are very psychological numbers, but who knows, with the coin at such a low price at like 0.0 whatever, maybe that really doesn't play into effect. But as of right now, I'm going to be bullish on this. I think we're going to be breaking the 618 here and heading up to this 382 to put in a higher high. That is approximately a 8% gain from where we're currently at. That's definitely doable. And it looks like we generally entered overbought back there. Why do I keep drawing that? Son of a gun. We entered overbought back here on September 12th. We briefly were overbought on the 17th. When we do tail back down, we do get the oversold, but it looks like we didn't get the oversold there. I think this thing's going to be heading up to tag 70 on the RSI again, which would validate that movement up to the 382 at around 0052. I would actually keep an eye on 005. I know this has the 382 at 0052, but I've done a lot of charting and I've looked at a lot of stuff, and those round numbers are very psychological numbers that, you know, TA doesn't really play into. So I'd be keeping an eye on 005 as your top for the short term. So I'm going to be bullish on it in the short term. Neptune, boy. RSR. Oh, I remember charting this. Something about being really bullish. Whoa. Forgot what I was looking on this for. I was looking at this for a couple days ago. I can't remember. Whatever. Reserve rights RSR is up 11.6% at 007. 100 billion max supply. Not even half of that's in circulation, so be very careful. They could put another 58 billion more coins in circulation and severely dilute the market. Not saying they're going to. I know nothing about this coin. Market cap of 322 million. All-time high in this was 11 cents over a year ago. All-time low was also over 2 years ago at 001. Currently available on the following exchanges down here, Binance being the leader. Yeah, plus college football started. Yeah, Michigan plays at noon tomorrow. Who do they play against? Yeah, I'm gonna look that up real quick. Who does Michigan football play against? I'm a Wolverine fan, not a State fan. We play Maryland tomorrow. They're 3-0 and we're 3-0. That's at noon tomorrow, so I won't be doing anything crypto related. Looks like last time I charted this, I used colored fibs, so this is probably way back in April. Actually, let me see what I charted way back when, because I haven't used colored fibs in a very long time. There's no drawings on here. Well, let's just start fresh. Wow, this thing had a decent sized run. I can't remember. It's bugging me. I was looking into this, and I think it was before this run up. I was looking at something like, hey, this coin might actually have a decent sized pop, and I don't remember what it was. If there was some sort of catalyst that caused this, I don't know if it's because it got listed in Coinbase assets or something like that. That could be it. But as of right now, we ran up. We got rejected at 007. We actually tested 007 twice. Got rejected twice. You can see the MACD starting to cool down and taper. Hey, Mr. Andy Walk, welcome to the OG club. Welcome back, brother. Glad to have you back, buddy. Yeah, and the thing is, like, if you cancel your membership and you join, when you join back, you get the B of where you're at. So if you were a member for a month and then you quit and you came back a month later, it would give you that 2-month type thing. So that's why you got the blue B. Pretty cool. Well, thanks for joining the club again. I appreciate it. So as of right now, RSR is currently overbought on the RSI. MACD starting to tail back down as well. So if we do a fib retracement right here, you can see the 618 is currently at 0068. We have this double support of the 382 at 0063. So in the short term right now, I'm going to be calling a retracement down to 0063. Inevitably, that wouldn't bring us down super low on the RSI. That only brings us down to around 53. Usually when we're overbought, you can see we're overbought back here. We ran into an oversold. Here we were overbought, entered another overbought. Here we were overbought, entered oversold. Looks like it does 3 overboughts quite a bit. So you did a 1 overbought, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You have 1 there. You have 1, 2, 3 overboughts in a row. So who knows? That could be the catalyst right there. We could be looking at 3 overboughts. We could be seeing a capitulation down to 382, enter overbought. But nonetheless, I don't do long-term TAs. You're better off shaking your magic 8 ball and asking that what's going to happen. Short term right now, you can definitely get in the ballpark. You can see we're getting rejected at the 007, double support down here at 006. Massively overbought on the RSI. MACD's tailing down bearish. So with all that information, I'm going to say it's going to be bearish. I'd be keeping an eye on a 382 retracement to 0063. Michigan has the easiest schedule this year. I don't know. Indiana should be a fun game. Oh, man. Yeah, Indiana's undefeated right now. Who does State play tomorrow? Minnesota. The Gophers. Okay, where are we at? Back to some TA. So RSR is going to be retracing. Packing my Neptune bags, running 6 days a week. Damn, that's a lot of running, man. Meteor 2004. Yeah. So I did just do Atom a couple of coins ago. So if you just want to zoom back in the live stream, I did Atom already. The Vols. Yeah, you guys are 3-0 though. Florida's 2-1. Okay, so let's get to some TA. Yeah, Tennessee Vols. So I think our tough games are going to be against Ohio State. I think we're going to crush Michigan State, and I think another hard one's going to be Indiana. Other than that, it does look like we have a kind of an easy bracket. Okay, where are we at? Number 11 against number 20. You should put some money down on it. So Bitcoin's still chopping, I bet. So XRP, I did XRP, I did Chronos, I did Helium, I did Quant, I did LCX, I did some shit coins, I did Atom, haven't tried my Haka yet. I'm not going to chart Haka. Actually, I will chart Haka. Why not? So this is my Moonshot shitcoin. that I believe, if it survives this bear market, could make me some crazy money. Smallest market cap coin on KuCoin, 352,000 market cap. It could easily go to zero. It's based off of NFTs, and as you know, NFTs aren't very hot right now. They're a lending service for NFTs. You can get a loan through them to purchase any NFT you want. You only need to put down 25% of the price of the NFT, and they give you the 75% extra, so you can purchase whatever NFT you want. So people have been using it. You know, you put down 25%, you get 75% to buy the NFT, and then you can flip that to make some more money, and then pay them back, and you get to keep your profit. That's what people are using this for. Market cap's extremely low at 30 million, or not market cap. Circulating supply is extremely low at 30 million, and the total supply is stupid low as well at 188 million. A 10x from here is only 3.5 million. Think of that. To get up to 11 cents, you only need 3.5 million. I have about 200,000 coins of this all staked on KuCoin, so it could easily go to zero. Definitely a high risk coin, but no risk, no reward. I can't suggest anything, but I like to have at least one shitcoin gamble in my portfolio. I only have one, not a bunch, just one that is very risky, that if it goes, it absolutely could go, and this is the one that I have. All-time high, this was 52 cents 10 months ago. All-time low was 16 days ago at 0.009. You can see it actually peaked out during the top of the bull run in November. Currently available from here. It's the smallest market cap coin on KuCoin. Oh, looks, I'll have to take a look at that. And I'm gonna grab a drink of water real quick. One sec. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so this is my Haka. My Moonshot Gamble coin really hasn't been doing much. Just been consolidating between the support and resistance right here. So inevitably, I still think it's going to be consolidating. I'm not looking to pick up any more of this coin. I didn't invest any money that I'm not willing to lose in this. I put all my extra fun money, I call it, into it. My real investments are totally separate than investing into something like this. So this is just one of those side plays that if it works out, it works out. But if it goes to zero, I'm not going to be hurt by the amounts of funds that I lost from it. As of right now, consolidating between the 786 at 1 cent and 1.2. I think that is, man, that stream element bot's going crazy. I need to do something about that. It can't be posting that much. Looks like we're consolidating between the 786 and this 618 right here, and I just think that's going to be the play for the time being until Bitcoin decides what it wants to do. You can see Bitcoin's been consolidating since the 19th, and this coin's been consolidating since the 19th. So whatever Bitcoin decides to do, Bitcoin decides to run. This will run if Bitcoin shits the bed. I think this thing will put in a new all-time low. Like I said, it's very risky, and I have what I have, and that's all it's going to be. But definitely, if this survives the bear market, I could definitely see this thing running and easily touching $1. Especially once NFTs get hot again. Man, I'm digging the song. What is this? Like, yeah, this is some charting music right here. Okay, let's looks. So this is the one that Vlad found on the Discord. No, I'm gonna buy. I'm all in. So looks is up 0.8% at 20 cents. 1 billion max supply, 544 million circulating, 109 million market cap. All-time high in this was 710 8 months ago. All-time low was 16 cents 3 months ago. Currently available on the following exchanges. I think this is available on MEX too. Oh, it's available on a lot of other exchanges. Yeah, this thing looks like it's about to pop. Yeah, this coin's about to pop. Was Vlad shorting it or is he longing it? So MACD is in a bullish sentiment. RSI has been extremely low. You can see we've been oversold since September 15th, and every time we've entered oversold, we've had a decent sized run back up to 60. Oversold here, we entered overbought. Oversold here, entered overbought. Oversold here, entered overbought. Oversold here, didn't enter overbought. Oversold here, ran up to 70. Oversold here, ran up to 70, and we currently are oversold. So it looks like this thing wants to run back up to 70. If this thing runs back up to 70, it's heading up to 28 cents. So honestly, I'm going to do a little bit of a deeper dive into this because I might try to long this. This is what's attracting me right here. This triple test of the oversold area and the history of it being oversold and running into overbought. MACD still bullish. The bearish crossover on the MACDs are weakening and they hardly play out. I think we're to be bouncing here. I think I might long this. So as of right now, I think this thing's about ready to pop. Minimal of 28%. If we break above that, I think the highest that we would go is 28, which is 47%. So on the short term though, I would say 25 cents. I got on and everyone left. Not true. It's because I usually end my live streams at 9, but I'm feeling good. I'm just gonna go until I stop, I guess. So as of right now, this coin's looking really good. I can see a 25% pump from here. I think this is going to be the reversal point. We're going to start running up to the overbought. I think a long on this would be a very good play. Yeah, 29%. Yep, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it after I get off the live stream. I'm gonna long this coin, see what happens. Toss a couple hundred, see if I can make a buck. RMRK. Okay, so hang on, I just posted in my Discord channel. RMRK. Actually, we'll do API 3 real quick since Mr. Andy is a member of the channel and members of the channel get priority. So API 3 is up 2% at $1.63, 115 million max with 64 million circulating, 104 million market cap, 104 million market cap. All-time high of 1030 over a year ago. All-time low was almost 2 years ago at $1.04. I like API 3. It's an up-and-coming competitor of Chainlink, and I do think as they develop their software and as they develop their utility, I think this thing could definitely compete with Chainlink. They're filling in the gaps that Chainlink can't fix because of their code. Currently available on the following exchanges down here. So API 3 actually tagged 70 in the RSI, had this back test, we started tailing back up. MACD is still running bullish. We actually just got a buy right here with this white candle as well. Fib extension. So let's try. Yeah, so currently right now we back tested this 5 to support. It looks like it wants to head up to 170. I think this coin's heading up to 170 to this double resistance area. 170 back test and possibly 786. But short term right now, we definitely are looking bullish. And even though the RSI is high, the MACD is running, I do think this 0.5 is going to keep us up. Where do we head into the 618 to 170? So short term, it's looking like approximately another 5% gain. Not looking too bearish right now on it. The short term is looking bullish anyways. You can see though, previously when we were down in this overbought or oversold, oh my gosh, I can't talk, it's getting late. In this oversold area, it was a slow run up to 70 and we actually dropped back down and tested again before we started that slow bleed back down. So inevitably I think that might be the case. Run up to the 170 and then we'll have to assess the situation from there. So 170 on the short term for API 3. So RMRK is down 2.3% at $2.44. 10 million max, 9.5 million circulating, 23 million market cap. This is a great setup to run if it survives the bear market. The low max supply, the low circulating supply, this low market cap. I bet you this thing was a way higher last bull run. Let's see. Yeah, see, last bull run it was up to $66.22. All-time low on this was 5 days ago at $2.18. So hopefully if this was a coin you're holding long term, hopefully you were able to pick it up 5 days ago, because it's always a good feeling picking up a coin at its all-time low. If you look at the max, this coin came out October 2021, peaked at the bull run, and then we've been flatlined since. A lot of coins look like this peak and then just flatline. It's just a great time to accumulate coins in this bear market, guys. Looks like it's currently available on the following exchanges down here, KuCoin being the leader. So RMRK looks like the last time I charted was September 6th. I said we need to keep an eye on the 786 right here. It actually, right after I charted that, it looks like it capitulated down to the 786 and then back tested again before it shit the bed right down to the support at 218. So let's clean this up and start fresh. There we go. It's valid from this top to that bottom. This top currently riding on the 786. RSI is pretty much neutral at 51. MACD is pretty much neutral as well. This thing looks like it's following Bitcoin. Look at the 19th is when Bitcoin started its sideways consolidation, and that looks like this is where this started its sideways consolidation as well. So this one looks pretty dependent on Bitcoin right now. Really not making any moves on its own for the time being. From the 19th to the 23rd, pretty much been the same price. Looks like we've just been consolidating between the 786 and the main resistance at 252. So with that being said, with all these just being neutral, that's neutral, this is neutral, there's really no indicator of this blasting off. It's pretty much flipping a coin. I mean, I know you can do TA, but when you're just consolidating and everything's neutral, it's pretty much flipping a coin. So I mean, I can get my best guess, but honestly I think this coin would be based off Bitcoin. If you were wanting to see what direction this coin's going to be heading in, keep a close eye on BTC. Let's look at the day real quick, see if we can get a little bit more information. So on the day chart, we actually entered the oversold territory at 27, and the MACD just started flipping bullish. So on the day chart, this is actually looking more bullish than not. We have been in this downtrend for a while, but we're going to say the top of the start of the downtrend was August 12th. We've been in a steep downtrend. We actually looks like we just broke out of it, or are we back testing it right now? Let's see. No, so this is actually really good. This is actually really good. This is what you want to see right here. So we're in this downtrend. We broke out of the downtrend, and then you usually always back test that downtrend as resistance or support, which you can see we did right here on this green candle. We back tested this downtrend as support, and it held. So we officially are out of this downtrend that we've been in. So we officially are, I guess you can consider it bullish. And as of right now, the RSI is slowly building back up, which is a great thing to do. You don't want quick run-ups because then you have quick retracement. So in the short term right now, I'd be keeping an eye on the 618 here at 258, then back test the 786, and then 5, back test 618, and just start its reversal as of right now. So it kind of looks like right here would have been the most optimal time to buy at 220, and it looks like it's going to be doing that slow reversal to the upside on the day chart on the longer time frame. But on the shorter time frame, it's neutral. On the longer time frame, it is bullish. So as of right now, shorter term neutral, longer term bullish. So with that, guys, I have time to chart one more coin tonight. Who wants their coin charted? I will be doing another live stream tomorrow for sure. I will definitely do another live stream tomorrow. I'll let you guys know how the Michigan game went, how bad we destroyed them. So who wants the last coin charted of the night? And before I end, I appreciate Andy, Mr. Andy Walk, for the super chats tonight and becoming a member of the OG club. Welcome back, buddy. Glad to have you back. If you haven't already, make sure you join my Discord channel. I'm on there daily. It's a bunch of really good guys and girls sharing great information. No one shilling stuff. No, it's not one of those very toxic groups. We're just very chill group, share a lot of information, make a lot of friends. So if you haven't already, you'll find the link to my Discord in the description below. And if you haven't, I'd really appreciate it if you guys smash that like button. It helps my videos get out to more people and helps my channel grow as well. So H bar. So H bar is up 2.4% at 6.1 cents. 50 billion max, 23 billion circulating, 1.4 billion market cap. They could unload 27 billion more coins. All-time high is 56 cents about a year ago. All-time low is about 2 years ago. Last time I tried H bar, I said I was bullish on it. Let's see if I was right. Oh, I was wrong. So as of right now, H bar had a decent sized run, but it looks like we're getting snuffed out at the resistance at 62. RSI definitely peaked out right here. Looks like we're trying to make a second attempt at it. RSI did have a cooldown period, or MACD did have a cooldown period as well, but it looks like that wants to run. Let's check this new indicator out real quick. So it had a buy signal down here. So this buy signal is actually correct. It has not printed a sell signal yet. So that's something just to keep an eye on. This white candle here is a buy signal. You can see if you bought when it said buy, you would be up approximately 7%. If we draw a fib on this, yeah, we're not getting over that. We're not getting over 0.6. RSI is too high. It's a double resistance area. That's a 618. 618 out of a fib is the main area you need to focus on. So out of the fib, 618 is the heaviest resistance area to get over, and it's the best support area to hold you up. And as you can see, the 618 is sitting right on top of that resistance area. So as of right now, I'm going to be calling a retracement from 6.2 back down to the 786 at 5.9 to 6 cents. And then we will assess the situation at that time. But as of right now, I think we peaked, and I think we're going to be seeing a retracement. Might not be a bad time to short it, actually. Starting to practice my longs and shorts. That's pretty much the only thing you can do in a bear market to make money right now. Let me ask the Discord what they think. Okay, so yeah, H bar peak at 6.2, retrace back down to 6. So with that, everyone, I am going to end the live stream. I appreciate everybody coming out tonight. I appreciate Mr. Andy Luck for becoming a member, the OG club, and also the super chats. Thank you guys for supporting my channel. I will be doing a live stream tomorrow, and if you haven't already, please click the like button. I also have a Discord, which you can find the link in below. I'm on there daily. Great group of guys and girls sharing a lot of really good information with each other, making some great friendships. So with that, guys, I appreciate everybody coming out tonight. I'll catch you guys tomorrow on the live stream. I will stick around in the chats just for a little bit. So catch you guys tomorrow on the live stream.